About 5 years ago, I made a life-changing decision to move to Las Vegas to pursue a goal. A goal that most people won't ever get the chance of is to become a professional athlete. I left everything behind, my college degree, great jobs, to pretty much make minimum wage to pursue a dream. When I arrived at Las Vegas, I was working behind the front desk, trying to train full-time, barely skating by on the bills. And 2 years after my move, I was able to turn professional in mixed martial arts. For the last 5 years, I've been kind of dedicated to this sport, sharpening all my tools from my boxing to my kickboxing, trying to get my wrestling better and definitely improving my grappling, even throwing out a gi every now and then to sharpen my game in that aspect. And I feel now is the time. Throughout my career, I've been an underdog. Moving out to Vegas, a lot of people told me not to do it. Told me I'm chasing a pipe dream that'll never happen. I've been knocking on the door now for years and years, and falling one step short every single time. Here I realize this opportunity I have now is huge. Brian Cobb is a true veteran of the sport. I mean, he was a professional fighter when I was in middle school. This is going to be a true test to me. I'm really excited about this bout. I mean, we match up very well, back and forth. I can see where he can edge me in some aspects, and I see where I can edge him in some too. This fight's going to come down to who wants it more. Going to his hometown, I don't care about that. I'm going to be in better shape than him. I'm going to be stronger than him. I'm going to be more hungry than him. He's backed out of a couple fights. He's not backing out of this one. The paper's signed. We're going to fight. Unfortunately, I've had a bad run with going to people's hometowns and fighting and losing these tight decisions. I lost to Jesse Gross by split decision in his hometown. I lost to Robbie Ostovich in his hometown by decision. So this time I'm not going to let it go to decision. I'm going to try and get in Cobb's face and finish this fight so the judges can't take a win away from me that I'd rightfully deserve. Throughout my career of 60 fights, I fought a lot of tough guys. Brian Cobb's definitely going to be one of the toughest guys I've ever fought. Brian Cobb is a submission expert. Unfortunately for him, I haven't been subbed since like 1992. So for him to get me to the ground and try and sub me is going to be a big problem for him. I'm going to stand on my feet, I'm going to put my hands in his face and knock him out. Him being a UFC vet doesn't mean anything to me. Him being a World Series vet doesn't mean anything to me. When we step in the cage, hands are going to be thrown, people are going to get knocked out. I have a feeling it's not going to go to decision. I'm not going to let it go to decision. I'm either going to get knocked out throwing or I'm going to knock his head off. Running my camp for this fight, we have Dennis Davis, Eric Nixick, and Ryan Couture. Three guys that I've known for years that I trust, that really care about me and my well-being. We're going to put together the best game plan we can to prepare for this fight. I'm going to be in the best shape, and these coaches are going to make sure. I know them on a personal level, to where they're going to keep it real with me. If they see a place where I'm making mistakes or not satisfying the quota of training up to this point, they're going to let me know, and they're going to make sure I'm ready and sharp to go January 26th. People don't understand the adversity I've had to come from moving away from family, from being in debt, from dealing with injuries, fights falling through, tackling losses. And until you're staring that face to face, you'll never really understand it. As I walk down the path of mixed martial arts, there's dead bodies pretty much everywhere. All these great fighters that just can't deal with the adversity, can't deal with the stress, can't deal with the pressure, and just quit. I've taken all the adversity that has come my way, all the injuries, all the financial troubles, and I just keep trucking through, and I feel this is my time. Brian's already been there. He's already had his time. This time's mine. And there will be no mistakes made. January 26th, I'm going to knock out Brian Cobb and get to where I need to be.